Now, in this session, we will cover preparation of alkenes from alkynes. Second one is by Kolbe electrolysis. Third one is cracking of hydrocarbons. And fourth one is physical properties. Now we'll take first one, that is from alkynes. Right? So basically, alkynes can be reduced to alkene by simply reduction, but partial, right? By using some catalyst. So normally we use palladium barium sulfate or calcium carbonate, or can be used quinoline, lead acetate, nickel borate. You know, the barium, palladium barium sulfate catalyst is known as the Lindlar catalyst, and the second method is the reduction method is by using sodium and liquid ammonia, and this reduction is known as what, the Birch reduction. So this is a very simple reaction, right? So this is the alkynes undergoes a partial reduction by using Lindlar catalyst or a sodium liquid ammonia, right? And what we get the corresponding alkenes. So this is the reaction of partial reduction of alkynes get the alkenes. So the second method is by Kolbe's electrolysis. So in this case, we'll use either we can use sodium succinate or a potassium succinate, or simply we say sodium or potassium salts of dicarboxylic acid, which on electrolysis gives the alkene. So we can use potassium succinate, or can be used the sodium succinate. Okay, but industry it is not in much use. Plus the cracking of hydrocarbons. So basically, the cracking is a breakdown of the large alkane into the smaller and useful alkenes, right? So that is the cracking, and basically, the hydrocarbon cracking is a process of breaking a long chain of hydrocarbons into shorter ones. Okay, it's a very simple reaction. Like we are using the pentadecane, which undergoes by using a zeolite catalyst at very high temperature, and we get a number of hydrocarbons, small hydrocarbons, that is alkenes like ethene, propene, and octane. And further, we can do some more process, and we get the useful product. Now we will discuss the properties. The first one is the physical properties. So the first three members of alkenes are gases. Next 14 members are liquids, and higher are solids. They are lighter than water and insoluble in water, but soluble in organic solvents. And the boiling point increases with increase in CH2 group, right? And then alkenes are weakly polar in nature because of presence of pi electrons, and therefore dipole moments are higher than those of alkenes. And geometrical isomers cis and trans. So trans alkenes have zero dipole moment, and so they are non-polar in nature, while the cis alkenes have some dipole moment, so they are polar in nature. Other melting and boiling points of alkenes depends on the position of groups bonded to the double bonded carbon and atom. Okay. In the case of cis butene, so its boiling point is 277 Kelvin, while the melting point is 134 Kelvin. In the case of trans alkene, boiling point is 274 Kelvin, while the melting point is 167 Kelvin. In case of IR spectrum of alkenes, shows CH stretching around 3000 to 3100 centimeter inverse. In the case of carbon-carbon double bond stretching at 16200 to 1680 centimeter inverse, and while the CH bending at 6600 to 1000 centimeter inverse. Right. So because the IR spectroscopy is an important analytical technique for determining the spectrum of both inorganic and organic compounds.